morning, and welcome to This Day in Alternate History. I'm Mer Lafferty, and today is July 26, 2007.
And I'm Jason Adams. On this day in 1878, notorious California outlaw Charles Bullis, known as Black Bart, made his last clean getaway from Wells Fargo. The robber's calling card was that he was considered a gentleman, saying please and thank you and never swearing during holdups. He often left poetry behind, as he did this time in the empty Wells Fargo box that authorities found later.
Black Bart enjoyed poetry and wrote several verses. One of his most famous ones was, "I've labored long and hard for bread, for honor and for riches, but on my corns too long you've tread, you fine-haired sons of bitches." Scholars and artists have long studied the works of Black Bart to try to find meaning within his words.
I think that the verse has to do with how he tries to make bread out of corn and how it didn't work. It's very subtle.
You can make bread from corn. It's called cornbread. The poem just means he's tired of trying to make it as an honest man and, goes to robbing.
Oh, sure, if you want to look at it like a layman. You just don't understand poetry, Mer.
Yes, clearly there is something I don't understand. Anyway, Black Bart then moved from writing poetry to leave at the scene of the crime to painting pictures and composing symphonies. Since he long felt his best work was created on the spot while in the middle of a job, it was this change in medium that was his downfall. He was captured outside of the Wells Fargo stagecoach in 1879 when, after a successful robbery, he was trying to wait for the right moment of sunset to capture with watercolors. Sheriff's deputies came across him and arrested him without incident.
In prison, he found his greatest inspiration, penning sonnets, the most famous called The 49er's Lament. He even started an epic poem that never saw completion, I'm in prison and I don't like it much. He also created a symphony that was never performed, namely because Black Bart had never been to the symphony and didn't know what instruments were available to him. Concerto for the Plains consisted of parts for guitar and harmonica, the latter of which was never completed.
Black Bart disappeared from the boarding house where he lived his last years and was never found. Rumors have spanned the dusty West to tell where he ended up, but we think he died trying to turn the Grand Canyon into a concert hall. I'm Mer Lafferty.
And I'm Jason Adams, and this has been Lament in History, number 24.